Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Raghu, UI UX designer. What is UI and what is UX? The common terms, what you can see in the job sites or in LinkedIn, the most repeated names is an UI UX. Let's address the topic what is UI UX in this video. UI and UX. UI is user interface and UX is user experience. What is user experience? I'm a client and my customer asked me to create a product. For example, I can say that the product has been developed 4 years or 5 years down the line. Right now, I need to enhance those products. How I'm going to approach and what research process I'm going to do it. Ultimately, my goal is I need to satisfy the customer and I need to give him a solution. That's the work for user experience designer. UI. User interface. The word itself says it. It's an user who uses the interface. For example, we can take mobile devices which has millions of applications. We use it, and also a desktop. Previously, in the UX design part, I have provided a solution in a way of user interface. So ultimately, combining all my research process, my user interface has been developed, which has typography, colors, and icons. Collectively, the user interface is more about designing and user experience is more about research process. I used to have a look on the job sites where it's usually combined as UI and UX. Why it's always there a combination between that? Because if a person who is very much well versed in UI design, he should be having the experience of user experience also, because he need to know the sense of what design he need to do. The same vice versa applies to UX designer also. If he is a user experience designer, he should be knowing few inputs of what is UI design. When the customer approaches him, he need to provide him some UI enhancements also. That's where the UI UX is always joined. Most of the MNCs or the startups, they usually refer to the name called UI and UX. Let's see the opportunities in UI UX. Nowadays, whatever company it might be, it's small or big, it will be having its mobile application or it will be having their websites. Recently, you can see there is lots of websites and lots of apps has been created by their own company, because the boom of digital marketing, which creates more and more opportunity for the UI UX designer, and there is a lot of demands for this particular role. There is no mark system or grade system to judge your UX or UI skills. You have a portfolio and the portfolio has to be explained in a good way. The research process and the UI design process has to be listed out sector by sector, and those sectors will be addressed by either you or by the client, and this has to be projected to the HR to whom you are giving the interviews. So one question will be rising to you like, so how I'm going to learn the UI UX? Either sitting at home or going to the college, having a regular degree. How this gonna happen? And I said something called portfolio. What is portfolio? What kind of stuff we need to keep into that? All these questions has to be addressed in the next video, what I'm gonna post in another 2 days. My main motive of this video is to show the path of UI UX to the students and to the working professionals who doesn't know the stream. Something called UI UX has been existing these days. If you found someone who is very much interested towards creativity or design, or those who have very much intent towards Photoshop, Illustrator, or InDesign, just show these videos to them and just tell what is an UI and UX, or share my videos and help them to know about the value of UI UX so that it can build them a bright future. If you really like the video, hit the like button. Do subscribe my channel to get more and more updates about UX design and UI interface design. That's it. See you in next video very soon.